Dear wonderful, caring, hard-working staff, I can now confirm that the children have voted. The results are in and have been counted, and we can now announce who will be interviewed by the children. Ms. Henderson, 4% of votes. Miss Thompson-Wright, 5% of votes. Mrs. Mills, 3% of votes. Mrs. Dummigan, 6% of votes. 6%. Mr. Binmore, 24% of votes. You really need to stop voting for yourself, Mr. Binmore. Mrs. Brandt, 54% of votes. So we have a clear winner. I'm not quite sure why or how so many have voted for Mrs. Brandt, but we have to listen to the children, and the children have spoken. Send. So, children, over to you.
Hi, Mrs. Brandt. We have really enjoyed lots of games during the lockdown. My favourite is Monopoly. If you have played this game, which is your favourite colours to collect? Mine are the dark blues, because everyone gives me lots of money when they land on me. Bye, Mrs. Brandt.
Hi William, thank you for your question. I do like Monopoly. I've played it probably since I was your age, and like you, I like getting the navy ones as well, because Mayfair and Park Lane, hopefully the most money. However, my other tactic, which I will share with you, is that I go for the stations, so that I've got one on each side of the board. Hopefully get all four, hopefully get a bit more money. Not that I'm competitive.
Hi Mrs. Brandt, my question is, what are you doing over the summer holidays?
Hello Amelia, thank you very much for your question about the summer holidays, which are rapidly approaching now. We are off to the Lake District actually. We've booked it this week. We weren't sure what we were going to do, but we've managed to find somewhere, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's been a funny few months, hasn't it? So really looking forward to spending some time with my two. And we'll probably pop over to Norfolk as well for some day trips to the beach. So a busy summer, but really looking forward to it.
Hi Mrs. Brandt, what's your favourite book?
Hi Miles, thank you for your question, although a very tricky one. As a child, absolutely loved Roald Dahl books, loved just his way with words. My two love them now as well, thankfully, so we've read those lots and they read them now themselves. And more recently, still children's books, I think I read them lots for school, is The Shadowsmith by Ross Mackenzie, which is one I think you'd like. And next on the list is Rooftoppers by Catherine Rundell, which I think will be the start of the summer holidays. Okay, thank you for your question.
Hello, Mrs. Brandt. Sometimes before break you talk about your two sons. What has been their favourite thing to do during lockdown?
Hi Isabel, thank you for your question, and what a really good question. Do you know what? I don't really know what they've enjoyed doing. I would like to say that they've enjoyed being at home more and spending time as a family, lots of time in the garden with all the lovely weather. We've done lots of baking. They enjoy drawings, they've done lots of that, lots of football. One of them got a new skateboard, so they've been out on that. But what I think they'd probably say is eating, because I feel that that's all they've done. I'm sure I won't be the only parent to say that. But that will definitely be a benefit of them being back at school in September, that we might have full cupboards once more.
My question for you is, how do you feel about all the children going back to school?
Hi Tallulah, thank you for your question about September. I can't wait to have all the children back in September. School is just not the same. It's not the same when it's half empty. It's not the same without the noise and the busyness. So it will just be great to have everybody back where they should be, and hopefully doing lots of the things that we normally do at Castor together. So yes, really looking forward to it. I hope you're excited too, ready for your new start in Year 3.
Question for Mrs. Brandt. Who will wear the Morris Man costume next May Day?
Mr. Binmore, thank you very much for your question. I think that was you hiding under the mask and the hat. So, Morris Man costume for next year. There is only one person it can be. It has to be Mr. Brompton. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to wear it this year, and I don't think it's fair that he's missed out on that. So I think it's only fair as a school that we give him that opportunity to wear it again next year. I'm happy to put it to a vote, but I'm pretty sure that we both know what the answer will be.
Question for Mrs. Brandt. Who is your favourite colleague?
Mr. Binmore, your second and possibly most important of your 2 questions. It has to be you. You are my most favourite colleague to work with. I think everyone would say the same because of the constant stream of hilarious jokes. We miss them and we cannot wait for them to start again in September. So yeah, absolutely you. No question. Definitely you. Is that right? Did I get that right? Was that what I was supposed to say?
Thank you very much, children, for those wonderful questions. Thank you also to Mrs. Brandt for your very honest answers. Thank you also for being such a good sport, Mrs. Brandt. I knew you would be. It's very much appreciated. I'm not quite so sure about this Morris dancer outfit, though. We'll have to see. A lot can happen between now and next year. And there are many other members of staff who are still yet to wear it. So we'll see what happens by this time next year. Right, okay, our last full week of school, children. Your last full week of work. Keep working hard, keep doing exactly as Mummy and Daddy's asked you to do, and we know that you can work really hard. We're very much missing you. We're very much looking forward to seeing you in September, and we can't wait until we're all together again. Okay? Right, have a good week, and we'll see you soon.